Okay, so this is probably the only time and the last time that I'm going to address this in a video in itself without putting it on the end of one video so nobody hears it but the audience who is willing to stay through a whole video, or, I don't know, shoving it somewhere else. And this needs to be talked about because it's actually crazy to me. So let me just try to create this in the most raw and real way possible. No editing, no crazy clips, nothing like that, just straight up. And there's really three things I'm going to talk about. And the first is that the amount of hate I've been getting from all different kinds of people from just posting on the internet videos that I find entertaining to make is absolutely wild. I make videos for fun. I think it's great. It's not how I make my income. It's not what I do for a future. It's not an aspiration I have that was mine since I was a child or anything like that. It's just something I genuinely enjoy doing. I love making content. And I talk about things that are relative to my own opinion and things that I think in my head, and then I put them on paper and make them into a video. It's generally how most YouTubers do things until they get to a point where it's basically just licensed material that they're slopping out onto the internet. But the thing is, I make a lot of different kinds of content because of that. I make bodybuilding style content. I make fitness influencer style content. Sometimes I make educational stuff, while other times I just make stuff talking about things that I'm seeing out in the fitness industry. And sometimes it's completely outside of the fitness industry. It's really whatever I'm interested in talking about and I think has merit to publish a video about. And because of that, the audience is very diverse that watches my videos. I have bodybuilders, fitness people. I have people who aren't even related to fitness. I have people who are interested in steroid education, as well as people who are interested in rage bait, as well as people who are interested in just news. And so the amount of hate I get on any given video is ridiculous, because there's going to be people saying, man, he used to be such an educator, now he's coming out with this slop. Or if I make an educational video, it's, man, I hate this kind of content. It's so boring. What a lame, unsubscribing. And it's everywhere. Every time I post a video, every single video, it happens. Regardless of that fact, likes are still above 90% on every single video. Subscribers constantly go up in every single video. That has never been an issue, but it's just really bothersome to see so many comments being negative when ultimately it's because of one video, or maybe even just a segment of a video that they didn't like. And that now means that their day is ruined and they must let everybody know. But it doesn't just stop there. And that's why this gets so crazy to me. And I realize that this is probably something that happens to most people who are on the internet, and very well it is from the many influencers I work with directly. They say that, hey man, just ignore this stuff. But I have to talk about it because it is absolutely savage what's happening. On Reddit, there's people commenting about me really interestingly. They're saying that I support Wes Watson now because I haven't produced Wes Watson videos, which is just radical, because all they're doing is just texting about Wes Watson while I make videos, as well as contain evidence that could be used against Wes Watson in legal cases. Yet, again, they're just typing about their opinions on Wes Watson while I'm legitimately doing work to help people get out of the possession of this man's scam. But here's the crazy thing. I got so much hate for posting so many Wes Watson videos on YouTube. And so this cycle repeats. Either I do or I don't, and everyone hates me for it. There's either a thread on Reddit talking about how garbage of a creator I am, and, oh yeah, I used to like that guy, but now he's just a slop content creator. Or there's content saying that, hey, he's a good creator, man, I love his content, it's so engaging. And it's like, okay, but then I switch up anything, and now suddenly someone's mad. Or literally a switch up for 30 seconds in a video with this statement, and it completely ruins someone's day, and they must let everybody know, start a Reddit thread about it, talk about me endlessly and how horrible I am, and how, like, just the completely unrelated things, like how shit my physique is, to how garbage my life is and how poor I must be. Literally just such abstract things that I'm like, where you people don't even know me. You don't know what I do. It's kind of crazy. And the third thing is like, I'm just producing content to have fun, like I said, right? And it's now become such a position where people are pressing me to treat it like a job, and that I must take the community vote as the way that I need to take my content, that I need to listen to every single comment or the videos just turn into garbage. And it suddenly has become something where I fear publishing videos because I think about what people are going to think when I publish that video, which was never a problem for me on social media before. And I can't tell you how much that sucks, because I like producing content. I like script writing. I like editing. I like actually recording, all of the things that involve content creation. It's part of what I like to do, even using Photoshop to make thumbnails. It's like a blast to me. But yet some people take hate so seriously that they want to smear your name on absolutely every page they can in history. And I have never done anything to anyone to harm them, unlike the people I talk about in all of my videos, which just makes me kind of scratch my head more. I have, look, I don't even want to talk about some of the stuff that I do in the background, but like there's a lot of things I do for people just from making these videos and then finding out more about stuff that most people watching will never know I did. That's all very positive. Whether it's helping people for free with their health, giving blood work away for free to people who need blood work and just can't afford it, handling cases that are actual criminal cases, which is just wild, and becoming a part of that criminal case and police report, like stuff that I don't think people really realize goes on in the background of just producing content. And it just, I guess what I'm saying is that I'm just doing this for fun, and it really sucks to have someone take a 30-second clip of a video and then try to articulate my entire character based off that 30-second clip. Or worse yet, they take someone else's word for who I am or what I believe in, then curate their word into pure hate for me, when all I'm trying to do is spread awareness to bad people and openness to discussion, allowing people to discuss things that might be controversial for fun. That's the craziest thing to me. This is all for fun, right? Like, I'm not doing this to make an income. I don't need this at all. It's for fun. And it's one of those weird things. I don't know. Maybe it's just part of the internet that I have to adapt to as I put myself out there more and more. But, you know, I just thought it was worth talking about. It sucks as a creator. If you guys are watching my videos, I would suggest watching the whole video before making some abstract comment about how horrible I am as a human being, or how my opinions are completely flawed and could be dismantled in a few seconds, or any of these things. Like, at the end of the day, this is just entertainment, and you can react to it how you wish, but it just sucks to see people reacting so poorly when they don't even watch half the content I produce, or they just watch a 30-second clip and then call it good and assume they know what the whole video is about. But for the OGs who do enjoy the content, good or bad, I know that sometimes it's going to be bad. Not all videos can be perfect. I don't think any creator has a perfect streak of making videos that are completely flawless. But I do appreciate you guys. And at least what is nice to understand is that whether people hate me or like me, I can still generally make videos. And I know that morally, I haven't really crossed any boundaries or barriers that I would at least deem unacceptable. So I feel okay with what I'm doing. Hopefully you do too, and maybe you can stick around or something. I don't know. It's what it is. That's about it for this video. Thank you guys.